Hi, welcome back. Today we are looking at specific heat capacity. From previous lessons, we talked about heat capacity, and today we are looking at specific. So here the only difference is that when you talk about specific heat capacity, then you are talking about bringing in 1 kilogram mass of a body. Okay, last time I was giving a scenario that when you talk about heat capacity, that is changing the temperature of a body, let's say from 10 degrees Celsius to 11 degrees Celsius. This is 1 degree Celsius, right? So what amount of heat do you need to change this body? That is a heat capacity. But when you talk about specific heat capacity, then we are referring to the amount of heat energy you need to change 1 kilogram, 1.0 kilogram of a body. So the mass of the body is important here. So 1 kilogram of a body. And if you want that amount of heat you need to change it through this temperature, 1 degree Celsius or 1 Kelvin is what we call the specific heat capacity. There is a Celsius here, so take note of that. Okay, so from the formula, we are saying that specific heat capacity is given by the quantity of heat energy or the amount of heat energy over mass. So here mass comes here times change in temperature. So we are denoting K for the amount of heat. We are using M for mass and theta for change in temperature. So kindly take note of that. Okay, this is the equation. So conventionally, when you see these symbols, take note. We are using small letter c for specific heat capacity. Then from there, we can easily look at the SI unit. We said the formula is what? Let me use a symbol. Small c equals Q over M times theta, right? So the SI unit we are talking about here, we are saying is either this joule per kilogram per Kelvin, or this, or this, or that. Okay, I'll be going to show you how we got this one in the next page. We can rewrite this one as joule per kilogram. You can also rewrite this as this. You can also rewrite this as joule per kilogram. You can also write this way. You can rewrite this one as, and you can rewrite this one as. They are all the same. It's just a matter of indices. So sometimes when you see some books expressing it differently in this form, it's the same thing. The same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing here. All right. Now let's try and derive why are we giving these units? Why are we saying you can express it in this form? So let me deduce it for you on this page. We said that specific heat capacity is denoted by small letter c. C equals Q over M times theta, right? So we know that quantity of heat is J, the SI unit of Q is J. Mass, the SI unit is kilogram. And this one is what? Degrees Celsius. Okay, so what do you end up getting? Get joule kg degrees Celsius, and this can be rewritten as joule. That is why we have this. Okay, now let's continue. We can also talk about joule over watt if you want to use the Kelvin one. Kelvin one, you joule over kilogram times Kelvin, and you get what? Joule out of kilogram Kelvin, and this can be rewritten as joule per kilogram per Kelvin. Right. Now, let's move on. Why are we writing this? Look at this one. It is from the basic SI form. We know that joule, the basic SI of joule we learned was kilogram meter squared S neg 2 over kilogram times Kelvin. Okay. So that the kilograms will go, they will divide, and what do you end up getting? Meter squared S neg 2 per Kelvin. So you see we have derived this. And likewise, when you use the same approach for degrees Celsius, you are going to get the same thing. Kilogram meter squared S neg 2 over kilogram. So they will go, the kilograms will go, and you are going to get what? Meter squared. So that is why we got this. Great. Now we are looking at the unit, explanation of the value of specific heat capacity, just like we did in heat capacity. So for example, if I say that the specific heat capacity of a metal is this, what does it mean? What does it mean? We know that C is equal to what? Q over M times what? Theta. Okay, so it means that it's 150 joule over what? 1 kilogram times 1 degree Celsius. That is the meaning of this statement. Okay, this one. So how do you explain it? It simply means that you need 150 joule of heat energy to change 1 kilogram mass of the metal through this temperature. That's all. That's all. That's all. So a quick recap on what we have done. We've talked about specific heat capacity being the quantity of heat energy you need to change the temperature of 1 kilogram mass of a body by this. And don't forget, the change can either be in from hot to cold or from cold to hot. It's still change. We're talking about the mathematical expression. We've looked at the SI unit. We derived how you get the unit. And now we are explaining the value. All right, let us end here. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. See you in the next lesson.